Hi, hello, I'm back. First of all, I would like to thank Whitey Nurse and Miss DCD Grace for still believing in me and for being still my members until now. Thank you so much sa inyong dalawa. Medyo natigil ako sa pag-upload ng video ng matagal-tagal na rin. Yung huli kong in-upload, kung natatandaan ko pa, ay yung tungkol sa 5 styles of making your own documentary videos. Which I think first week of August ko pa in-upload. Now almost 2 months passed. Ito ulit ako para magbigay ng isa pang episode na tungkol sa ating mga bayani. Pero bago tayo pumunta doon, ay hihingin sana ako sa inyo ng anumang suporta para mas naipagpatuloy ko anumang sinimulang gawin. Lalim. Yung makapaghandog ng mga natatanging episode na magtatampok sa kasaysayan ng ating bansa. Ang hirap mag-Tagalog. Aminin ko sa inyo at tatanggalin ko na yung aking pride that I'm on the verge of losing this channel due to financial incapacity. As I've mentioned on our group chat at sa live stream ni Sir ETC Amaze na natsuktsak or meaning pinadisconnect ko na yung internet connection ko dahil hindi na kaya ng budget ko. From that point on, para nagsisimula ulit ako. Makakapag-research at video edit lang ako kung meron akong masasakap na data or wifi from other sources. Hindi na rito sa bahay. Kung wala, hindi ko rin magagawa. Dahil importanteng makausap ko si Mr. Google para sa mga research materials ko. Nahirap kung wala akong ways or means para gawin ito. No, kidding aside, I'm sending my plea for your kind heart to continue to support this channel. Kahit hindi ako masyadong nakakapag-attend ng mga live stream para supportahan kayo. Sana gawin nyo pa rin yung pag-support sa channel ko. Once na meron naman akong i-upload for premiere, I'm expecting or I will be expecting you guys there para supportahan ako. I'm sending also my plea for some financial amount through my GCash. Ibababa ko ang GCash ko for a while. And of course, membership, mga supers ni YouTube. I would like to ask for your help. Please, please, please. I'm asking for your big help. And I would like to thank you in advance. Now, back to our regular programming. Do you know who is our official national hero? I am giving you 10 seconds to comment your answer. Is it Bonifacio and his contribution to Himagsikan, or Rizal, who wrote novels that sparked the fire in Filipinos who rebelled against our colonizers? Maybe Melchor Aquino, who aided our wounded soldiers? The answer is none. We don't have an official hero yet. There's no laws, executive order, or proclamation issued that proclaims the historical Filipino personality as the Philippines' national hero. For many of us think that Dr. Rizal is our national hero of sorts, why there's no legislation or any move that he is in fact our national hero. Let's hear from our source Professor Xiao Chua, historian from DLSU University.
Well, in fact, there is no legislated national hero. If you're going to look at it, the National Heroes Commission, National Heroes Committee in 1995 chose 8 supposed national heroes and submitted it to the Department of Education at the time, but they did not act on it. That's why we still have no national hero. Jose Rizal was not officially declared a national hero.
In many years past, Dr. Jose Rizal has been recognized as the Philippines' national hero for his vital role in the revolutionary. Many considered Andres Bonifacio as our nation's hero for his important part in achieving today's independence. However, there was never any proclamation that promulgates any of the two historical figures as the Philippines' national hero. What makes a national hero?
One of the qualifications is that he was emulated by a grateful people that after his death render him singular tributes, honor him by public worship, and acknowledge his meritorious services to mankind by spontaneous national recognition.
On March 28, 1993, President Fidel V. Ramos issued Executive Order No. 75, entitled Creating the National Heroes Committee under the Office of the President. The main principal duty of the committee is to study, evaluate, and recommend Filipino personalities or heroes to recognize their exceptional character and remarkable contributions to the country. This criteria should be possessed by a figure before being proclaimed as the Philippines' national hero. The criteria are as follows. First, he or she must have a concept of a nation and thereafter aspire and struggle for the nation's freedom. Second, he or she must define and contribute to a system or life of freedom and order for a nation. Freedom without order will only lead to anarchy. Therefore, heroes are those making a nation's constitution and law. Third, heroes are those who contributed to the quality of life and destiny of a nation. Fourth, a hero is a part of the people's expression. Fifth, a hero thinks of the future, especially the future of the youth. Lastly, the choice of a hero involves not only the recounting of an episode or events in history, but of the entire process that made this particular person a hero. After the criteria was given, the National Heroes Committee had recommended 9 historical figures on November 15, 1995 that best fit as the Philippines' national hero. First on the list is Dr. Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Realonda, whose novels are still being studied by Filipino students. While others fought with brute force, Rizal, on the other hand, chose to fight with quill and paper. Rizal was convicted of sedition and was sentenced to death by firing squad on December 30, 1896 on Bagong Bayan, now known as Luneta Park. Rizal was executed publicly. His works and death created more oppositions to the conqueror. Andres Bonifacio, also known as the father of the Philippine Revolution, was also nominated to be the national hero of our country. Andres Bonifacio's role in the revolution is vital. He founded Katipunan or Kataas-Taasang Tagalang-Galangang Katipunan ng mga anak ng bayan, an armed force dedicated to fight against the colonial government. Due to conflict, Andres Bonifacio and his brother were arrested and was convicted with sedition and treason and were executed by Aguinaldo's order. Which is next on the list? The first president, President Emilio Aguinaldo, is a politician and a military leader who played an important role in the revolution against Spain and the United States. He was officially inaugurated as the first president of the Philippine Republic in January 1899. He is most known for waving the Philippines flag on his mansion in Kawit, Cavite on June 12, 1898 during the Independence Day. Next on the list is Apolinario Mambini, regarded as the utak ng himagsikan for his powerful wit, political savvy, and eloquence. He established Cuerpo de Compromisarios, whose goal was to negotiate for better treatment from the Spanish conqueror. Mambini may have been crippled, but his brains shaped the Philippine government and the country's future. Next was the man that the Spaniards feared the most, One official even said that he is much more superior to Rizal. The man is Marcelo H. Del Pilar. Del Pilar advanced the movement to reform the colonial government, curb the powers and abuse of Spanish friars, obtain equal rights between Spanish and Filipino citizens, and provide Philippine representation in Spanish court. He did this with his writings and organizing local communities against candidates of the friars. Sixth on the list is Muhammad Dipatuan Kudarat or Sultan Dipatuan Kudarat from Mindanao. Regarded as the most powerful sultan, Sultan Kudarat managed to win multiple battles against Spanish colonizers. He also managed to reform foreign alliance with the nearby lands. Spaniards saw Sultan Kudarat as a threat and even put a bounty on his head. The prize money was never awarded as the Sultan successfully kept peace on his land until he died at 90 years old. Most known for his work is Polarium. Juan Luna was also enlisted in the recommendation. Luna was a painter, a sculptor, and a political activist. He painted literary and historical scenes with political commentary. He was later known as one of the Philippines' most prominent artists. Melchor Aquino is next on the list. Also known as Tandang Sora, the wise woman helped the Katipuneros in the fight against the colonizers. She gave them shelter, food, and aided the wounded with her own resources. She even allowed them to hold meetings in her house. Although she's not a member of the Katipunan, she still fiercely protected them. Lastly, the committee recommended Gabriela Silang. Gabriela was the first Filipina to lead an uprising against the colonizers. She assumed her husband's position when he died and carried on the war in their homeland Ilocos. She launched guerrilla attacks which made the Spanish fear her name. Those were the chosen heroes that best fit the national hero criteria according to the National Hero Committee. Still, there hasn't been a decision or an official mandate that proclaims any of them to be the national hero. But up to this day, they are still admired and looked up to, for their contributions are still relevant and prevalent in today's democratic nation that is the Philippines. Some historians don't want any national heroes to be declared. It may seem that issues about history is a matter for historians and for the public, but the perception and point of view changes in time. One hero now would not be a hero for the next generation, and that would probably how people like to see can in many ways define their acclamation who are to be recognized as hero. But there's still one remaining slot to be filled to complete our top 10 Filipino heroes of all time, and that last choice will be your own hero that you think will also best fit to the national hero criteria by leaving a comment at the comment box who will be your candidate on the 10th slot. Finish it with a short remark why would you like him or her to be your national hero. Don't look heroism in Western context with extraordinary strength and intelligence with big contributions for the country. We also have heroes that are not recognized. We start to look at them as ordinary people or bayani in the Filipino context who gave his service to others not because of financial capabilities and without expecting in return. So that means civic leaders and politicians could not be called bayani. Clear? We can all be bayani in our own way. We can contribute as much as we can, even if we are not to become famous like our national heroes. All of us should contribute because in the final analysis, all our national heroes who gave so many things in building and uniting this country are also human beings, just like us, ordinary people. And we have the responsibility to continue what they have started from the beginning, and don't let their heroism die in vain. If you like this video, please continue to support my channel, Arlumbang My Media. Once again, this is Rene, and I'm leaving you with this. Peace